Hey guys, and welcome back to our podcast, Sisters Who Make Waves Season 3, the finale, the big crescendo of everything. We are finally at the finish line. We have the girl group already assembled. We have the people who did not make it. But it's all good because in the end of the day, they gave us a lot of good stages, a lot of good performances, and I think a lot of women are fine not being in the group. I think a lot of women are fine just doing this.
Mhm.
So, how do you feel?
Um, I feel pretty satisfied. I feel like, and I'll go into detail about it later, but I feel like the show is complete. I don't have any lingering feelings because I feel like the show is complete.
Mm.
Yeah. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't really have much. Like, I didn't have like a set amount of like women I need in or not in. As all I asked for was one thing:
Mm-hmm.
Rose gets to the finale, and anything else can happen after that.
Yeah. And she
She's
made it.
good.
And see, you're right to want her the finale because they did like all those little things that they do. Only the finalists can do that.
Exactly. And I got to hear her speak her little English, her little move your body, move my
Yeah.
body. I said, oh, all right. I got to see her play a DJ and turn the
Yeah.
turntables, and I'm like, that's what I need. That's all I needed.
Yeah. So I guess we can just talk about all of the performances overall. So first, the three groups performed
Hold
as
on
like,
one second.
yeah,
All right, go for it.
the three teams performed their own thing. So Sitar's team had like the DJing part with Rose, and then Jessica's team performed Chandelier. Cindy's team did the spy thingy, and
Yeah.
then those same three teams did ballads. And they also had the one team with the eliminated contestants performing that song, which I liked. So overall, what are your thoughts on the performances? You can just talk about any or none if you want.
Only Sia should sing Chandelier.
Who? Yes,
Sia should
yes.
sing.
Yes, and I'm so sorry. I totally agree with you. I'm so sorry to Jessica and Kelly, especially. I love their voices, but for this song, no. And especially like Kelly's high notes in the song. Not that she's a bad singer, she's a good singer, but I don't like her high notes in this song. But when she did the low
Yeah,
notes in this
her
song,
low
it
was
was
good.
good. Yeah, but the
It's
high,
good.
I was
Yeah.
like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah. So number one, that's it. They tried to make it sexy with this dance, and I'm like, just do a dance song. Stop trying to
Mm-hmm.
make. It's like you have leftover spaghetti from Olive Garden, and you're like, I'm gonna make a cake with this. Like the ingredients aren't there to make what you're trying to make.
Exactly, exactly.
Use just make a cake with the right stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like it started out strong with the piano, and then they started to like do what you're saying, and I'm just like, no, this is not it. I will say, I think that in this set of performances, Jessica's team won, I think. This is the Jessica or Sitar, I don't know who won, but this is the first time that I felt like Cindy's team was robbed.
You think Cindy didn't was robbed, or did she didn't do a good job?
I think that her team was robbed of a win out of these performances, this set.
Okay.
Because I felt like her team did the best out of the three teams, and Jessica's team like was obviously the worst. But I think Jessica's team is the one that won. I don't remember.
I don't know either. I was just like, huh.
Yeah,
Because
you're
when
just like,
Jessica came out with her outfit and everyone else, her team, I was like, so you're wearing red and everyone else is wearing shimmery. Like, why couldn't you wear the shimmery?
mm-hmm.
She looked like she was supposed to be part of Sitar's team with Rose wearing red. Anyway, that's just my small bit.
Did you
Um,
see in Sitar's team performance? Rose gave it was a more upbeat song, but Rose gave us a little, like a little. It was faster. I don't know if
like
you noticed, but I noticed because I always look. It was a faster one.
if she ever comes to America, sorry, sorry. If she ever comes to America, I wanted this to go because I know it's going to be entertaining. She needs to be at a lounge, just
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, this is nice.
Yes.
Um,
I loved her
but
ad
that,
libs too.
yeah, me too.
Everything.
I'm really happy. It was entertaining overall, just entertaining. I think I was like dead when it came to the eliminated girls. I'm like, all right, girls, all right, wrap it up.
Yeah, I have like mixed feelings about it. I on one hand, I like the song, but also like they're eliminated. I don't care about them. But also, I think that the fans of those women and also those women themselves appreciated the fact that at least they can perform again, you know?
I would have put their performance first.
Yeah, it should have been like an opening. I agree.
And then do the women who are actually still in the competition.
Yeah.
Then they go second. And then the ballads. But I wish it was this one big, this is my Mnet self, one big stage, all of them on singing one ballad song.
I thought that they were gonna do that actually. Like, I mean, they had a little moment when they were all on stage together, but they didn't perform or sing. I thought they were gonna sing the theme song all together, like all
Yeah,
30.
yeah, you know, a theme, but like rearranged.
Yeah.
Like make it slow. Dun, 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 dun. It went cute. Real
But
cute.
to be honest, I think that some of the eliminated women don't have like good memories of this show
Oh,
because
I'm
a
not. Oh,
few
sorry.
of
Actually,
them.
correction. Not all 30. Just the competitors that are still in
Oh
there.
yeah, at least that. I get what you
I
mean.
don't
At
care
least
about the
that.
eliminated girls.
Yeah.
This isn't produce or Girls Planet.
Yeah.
Girls Planet was robbed. All 99 of them should have been, you know, should have been. Yeah, they
Yeah.
should have been on the stage because that was their song.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, back to Sisters. So yeah, that's one. I mean, the 3 ballads were ballads. I like their dresses. The ones that had the pretty poofy Cinderella dresses. That
Yeah.
was nice. I like their outfits. But
Yeah.
one stage, one song, one ballad.
Yeah, the back-to-back ballads was kind of a lot, but I'm sure like if you know those songs, because I think they sang like a twin song, or if you know the lyrics
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff, it
one
was
guy
very
was singing
touching.
one guy in the audience. He said he was singing every lyric. I said whatever this song means something to him because he was singing every lyric.
I felt so bad because I was watching and like the audience is crying, like bawling, and I'm just here like, so are we almost done or
Yeah, true.
but I will say that Gillian's voice in the ballad that she sang, it was a lot better. Like her voice sounded more interesting in this ballad compared to like the one where they had the sand and like the white dresses. That one, like I thought it was too boring, but her voice sounded a
You
lot more
know
interesting in this.
what they were missing in this finale? Hardcore treadmills and reflecting water things where people can have projections and they're like, ah.
Actually, I was saying like no, but maybe you're right because we had back-to-back ballads, so maybe we needed back-to-back parkour stages.
At this point, I'm like, I was watching and I was like, I think I need a woman walking up a wall right now. I think this is what we need. I think we need someone to be doing that, some cables. We need the soft acting song where they're moving stages with the pulley. And we need girlfriend, bring her back. She's not eliminated anymore. Put her on the treadmill.
I missed. She would have been great in Chandelier. That's what Chandelier was missing.
Her overacting behind.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because we were saying how we're glad in the previous performances that they cut all the parkour and stuff, and now we're like, wow, where is it?
You don't know what you have until it's taken away from you. I didn't realize that producer probably watching. He's like, yeah, I knew y'all liked it. Y'all needed time.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I'm ahead of the game. You see, everyone's going to need parkour, and where are they going to ask? They're going to ask me for it. And I'm not going to be here to do it because y'all done fired me.
Yeah.
And then bring the treadmills back. I loved her in there. Lower, messy.
Mm. You want to talk about the little awards that they gave?
Honestly, I mean, sure, but it just felt like it was like, we know y'all not gonna be in this group, but y'all still did something.
No, I liked the awards though.
I liked it, but it felt like, I don't know. I feel now thinking back to it, I don't know. It was like I liked it because I also remember this show was funded by the like federal government of women something rather. So they're going to award them. I'm be messy because they're like they had these regular life women come on stage, and this woman's like, "I grow flowers and roses when I trench through the fields." I'm like, okay, and then they cut to the singers, and they're like,
"Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the awards that they gave to the performances. Like they gave Shu Mong Tao the role model award, and then like best performance. Hold on, I wrote it down here. Best performance stages they gave to You, Macho Man, and OK. And then best vocal stage.
Those awards. Yeah. I thought you were talking about those other awards, but like best role model.
Why am I? I'm not worried.
Why was I paying more attention to that?
I would rather talk about the eliminated contestants at that point, but yeah. So they gave best vocal stage to Monsters and Wild Rose, and then
no, I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I saw that. Now I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes. First off, at least they finally gave acknowledgement.
Yes, to Wild Rose. That's why I was saying the show finally feels like it's been completed because we all know that was the best stage of at least the first set of performances. That was the best stage, and it was too iconic. They finally acknowledged it. I would have been mad if it didn't win first place.
And again, that lady that wore a wig last episode. The lady that, the champion from the second season that wore that wig.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still frying up. She's like, Rose didn't give all her best. I'm like, who are you? Who are you, Miss Wig?
I feel like all of Rose's performances are good. But Wild Rose was just really good. So it was just weird that she said that.
Yeah, no, I think she was hating. She was trying to find something to say.
Mm-hmm. But I can see that though, because shows like this, like they always want people to say things just for like
dramatic effect.
Yeah, exactly.
But Wild Rose was the best performance of that first stage, the first performances, and it should have won. And I will stand on this hill, was robbed. I mean, we had Rose singing them basically the first line and the hook of it, and the girls were great. And then she was like, I'm singing to you, and coming over, we're holding hands. The wind is covered. My wig is not showing my face.
But it's funny because I feel like everyone knows that stage was robbed because when I looked at when they announced the award too, every single member of Wild Rose team made it to the finale. Every single member.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys knew that was a good performance. They're sick.
And then who Jessica's team won?
Jessica's team.
Monster.
Oh yeah, for best vocal, Monsters was second place.
Oh, that song. Well, it could have lost had it had the wrong vocalist, but it had
the right people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like Cindy, that was like a good time for her to like shift her image, so it was like more impactful of a stage. You know what I mean?
She's like, I'm no longer a little girl, even though I have a child. I am a woman.
Yeah, definitely. Like that combination with Sitar's vocals made it
great,
worth it. Yeah.
And I still feel bad for the other song that went against it. I'm like, it's not as impactful as.
Yeah. When they were listing out the options for like best performance stage, the first one was the In the Mist when they had like the ropes and all the mist and stuff, and I was like, they better not win. Oh my gosh, because I didn't understand that they were listing out the options. I thought that it was like, oh, this one was first place and this one was second place. And I was like, don't say that. And then I saw like third, fourth, and I was like, oh, okay, we're good. But yeah, best performance was Jessica's team performing OK. That was her first stage on the show with the suits.
Yeah, that was nice. That was before she started feeling her oats.
Yeah. Now that I actually like see who was on that team and know their names, like that was actually a really good team that she had.
Yeah, she wasn't a leader. She was just like helping out.
Yeah. I think they just made her like kind of the center or something like that, but she wasn't the leader at the time. Yeah, and You, Macho Man came in second, but I don't think that performance was that good. I think other performances should have gotten second, at least for the performance stage.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I guess they were like, I don't know, maybe it was fresh in their minds or something, or maybe it was more iconic in China. the ones who are actually voted.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For the role model award, Rose won for she was like number one joyous person or something like that. And
Yeah,
also,
that's the one I was talking about. Them ladies, she like, I come from the fields and I planted roses,
oh,
and when I come through the towers, and I was like, girl, what's happening? And and then they showed Rose, and she's like, I want something.
she was so she's always confused.
She said, huh? I want something.
Sheesh.
Her outfit was nice. I liked her little pants, her little red. That was cute. Her
Yeah.
wig was nice. And she walked up there. She like, okay.
Yeah. Rose is really like one of the true winners because she was so happy. I think like towards the end of the episode, she mentioned like someone asked her, "Do you want to leave?" And she was like, said something like, "Yeah, I still want to leave, but I'm glad I came this far," or something like that. And I was like, "You really won! Like you won!"
She was so open, like, yeah, I'm kind of done.
Yeah. But that's what I like about a lot of Chinese celebrities. I feel like in Chinese media, at least in these type of reality-ish shows, they're a little bit more open. That's kind of also why I like Chuang more than like some of the produce shows because I felt like the girls were more real.
I think if Miss No More Opinions was on Chuang versus her on the Nine or whatever that show, I don't want to call it Yes Okay. I forget the name of the show is.
Yeah.
Idol producer. What was it called?
It was Youth with You, and that show was
Youth
rigged
with You.
anyways.
Yeah,
Like
but if she
hard
was on
rigged.
Chuang, she might have gotten herself up in that 7.
Yeah.
They'd been like, oh, she's strong. We need to vote for her.
Yeah, she would have at least made it to the finale for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to just get into the final lineup, the top 10?
Yeah.
So the top 10, I'll just go in order. The number one is Cindy, and she's the center and also the champion of the season. She got the most votes.
I guess we'll
Second,
see her next season.
yeah, or however they do it. Then Jessica, Kelly, Tan or Sitar, who's the leader of the group, and then Gillian, Charlene, Fiona, Amber, Tangxi, and Zhang Tianai slash Crystal. Congrats to them.
I don't have any like negative thoughts. I'm just like, yeah, I saw this kind of coming.
I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this lineup. I feel like I'll be kind of salty if they make this team and then they never perform or never release music, or because that's pretty much what the other season did. They're just like, we're a group, and then they didn't do anything. They just made a reality show for 3 months and then disbanded after 6 months or something. I'm just like, so then what was the point?
I don't see Jessica wanting to do that. I mean, she's done it before, like especially with Crystal, and she had that reality show. So I guess she wouldn't mind, and it's a check in Chinese. I mean, from what I understand, China media does pay well.
Mhm.
So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm sure Jessica's like, oh, well, you know what? I think they already know what they're going to do because that's already in their contract. So they might make maybe an album, or what I see happening is they're going to make a cover album.
I'll take anything, even if it's a cover album. At least it's music because, like, I don't know how you feel, but I don't usually watch reality shows like that unless it's like a competition show.
I've
You
only
know?
watched one reality show, which was in Korea called Sister Slam Dunk season
Oh,
2.
and even then, they made music like
They did make
afterwards.
music, yeah, because I watched the
Mm-hmm.
season with Sone,
Mm-hmm.
and then because that was right after Iowa, and after that, I'm like, oh, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping
But
they perform and make music. I want to see them on stage together.
I could see something like that happening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully they do something. I think
Yeah.
they will. Hopefully they do more than like a reality show. I think the girls they have are too talented to just waste on.
Yeah.
Maybe that was what season 2 was about. You said there's a lot of Instagram kind of modelly type women. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe this time around, because there's like singers and vocalists and people that actually do this for a living.
Yeah.
So I would be such a waste to have all that talent and not make at least a small 10 songs, or I think 10
Exactly.
songs is not asking much.
Yeah, I don't think so. And usually they sign a contract for like only 6 months, so they can just have one album, just
Yeah.
promote. do covers of, because a lot of people in this group were on the same team. They can just even cover songs that they performed already or
All I
something. I
ask
don't
is
know.
don't touch Wild Rose. That ain't for y'all.
Oh, if Rose isn't there, don't. First of
Don't
all,
touch
I
it.
think Kelly's the only one on that team
That made
who
it to that
made
far.
it. So yeah, it's just. But even if they all made it except for Rose, no, that team was good because of all of them, but especially Rose. So no,
Unless you have featuring Rose, I don't want it.
yeah. Somehow I feel like Rose's fans were all like you. They're like, we're gonna get her in the finale, and then when it's time to vote for the lineup, we're not gonna pick her because I feel like her fans were just like, we know what's best for you.
We want you to make it, but we know you don't want this.
Yeah,
And I didn't want it either.
yeah,
Because then if they got in the group, she's just always going to be like the starter, and then they're going to put her in the back, and she's going to come back out into DJ little booth, and then I don't know. They kind of like, I feel like she's a Christmas tree, and then they like put the girls around like ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
And I don't want that.
Actually, you can't build a group around that.
Exactly.
You can build a performance around it, but not a group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think that's why I think this is a good group, because all of them can dance and sing and
Be useful.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And your girl Gillian got in.
I'm glad that Gillian and Jessica are the same team.
Ain't she slightly a half beat off and a half beat too soon?
Yes, and she was like that in this performance too. At the
I
beginning
noticed.
of at the beginning of her team performance with Cindy's team, she was actually on beat, and then like they did a spin, and after that spin, she was off beat, and she never got back on beat. And I was like, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry," but I love her for it. I was so glad she got into the group.
She has a lot of fans.
Yeah, I was surprised because I think I was reading about her, and they said that she been through a lot of things, and there's a lot of drama surrounding her. But I'm starting to realize that like Chinese netizens don't care about certain types of drama. Like
That's
relationship
nice.
drama would ruin an idol's career in Korea, but relationship drama doesn't necessarily ruin their career in
I
China.
guess it's like that's their own business. I guess they
Exactly.
see it holistically in the sense of like, well, we all have some relationship drama. It's not really something I want to take out on you.
Yeah. Maybe also to them, like similar to the Western or US culture, any publicity is good publicity too. I don't know. As long as it's not like tax fraud or something against the government, you know what I mean?
Oh, if it's against the government, you're canceled. You're done.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
The government will cancel you.
Yeah, yeah. Or something extreme like that member in EXO who was like pretty much doing some
Oh,
sexual assault things. Yeah, he's
yeah.
gone.
He's gone. I haven't heard of him since.
Yeah.
That whole story didn't make sense. Because I keep saying you could have anyone, but I'm like, he did have anyone. He had exactly what he wanted, and he paid the price.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's everything. It's a wrap. I don't really know what else to say. I just hope that they make music.
Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter. They're like, "Girls' Generation, came back. Jessica's ruling China. What more could I ask for?"
That's how I feel right now too. I'm just like, as far as I'm concerned, all 9 of my original group members
Girls
that I loved, exactly, all 9 of the original
are
girls are winning in life.
right.
So
I
not
think if you've
doing
been a
any.
Sone from the beginning, like the beginning, we're just toast. We're so grown. We're just like, yeah. Like, I think someone said if you expected all 9 of them to stay from beginning to end, you weren't reading the room.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm even shocked that all 8 of them actually had a comeback.
I was expecting 7.
For real. And I thought that Sohyun
And
would
the
kind of
person who I
drop.
thought wasn't going to come back was Sunny.
Really? I thought it was gonna be Sohyun because Sunny was giving me vibes that's like similar to Rose, like, oh, I'll just do whatever you guys tell me to do, but otherwise I won't do anything. I'm gonna just vibe.
Sunny just seemed like she was kind of disinterested.
True.
Sohyun was going to do it. She was going to do it because she still messed with them. she still rock with them.
She seems like she messes with them like as friends, like because they have history. Like I think maybe I was just so down. I was like, oh, she's over music. We'll never hear her voice again. I was just upset about that because I really like her solo album, and then after that, she just never made music again. And I was like,
I
you're
mean, she
sick
wanted
for
to be an
that,
actress, but don't
and
think she
she's
was done
sick
with
for
Girls'
that.
Generation. I think
Yeah.
she was just like, she did her stuff. She had an amazing career. I mean, being part of Girls' Generation, she proved that she could sing. I think when you've already achieved like the highest you can achieve, even in a group, but she still had her opportunity to shine. It's like, okay, that goal is done. Now what's the next one? So and she's always been very goal oriented and very
Yeah.
structured. Like, okay, I completed this. Now what's next? So I think she wanted new challenges.
Oh yeah, I can
That's
see
how
that.
I
That's true.
perceived it
Yeah.
because she's always talked like, how she wants to achieve this. And as a singer, she achieved it. So her next goal would have been acting.
Yeah.
That's how I thought.
That's true.
Like, what more could she have done? Like, she could have gotten more songs, more records, more this, more that. But I think she wanted to have a new goal.
I can see that too. I mean, like you live for so long, not everyone just wants to sing and dance for like the rest of
Mm.
their life, even though some people that's their passion, they can do that forever. But if you're just an entertainer, there's many things that you might want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this album coming a mile away when Tiffany was coming back from Korea. I said, they're doing now.
When she went back and I was just like, oh, okay, it's whatever. But like she stayed there for a long time. And I know that it was during COVID, but like she was still staying. And then she got in the musical, and I was like, yeah, they're working on something.
Right, she's taking jobs there. She's
Yeah, exactly. That was the key for me. Like she was taking jobs there rather than just visiting.
because I'm like, I need to hear more music in English in the Nordstroms. Tiffany, it's been dry. The last time I heard you was on Magnetic Moon and Christmas in the mall. I was so proud. I was buying socks, and I heard Magnetic Moon. I said, "Oh, that's great." I'm just waiting for when I hear Love So Sweet in the Nordstrom rack. Now that's when I know.
I don't think that moment's gonna come, but you can play it on your playlist when you're there.
And no, I need it from the speakers. Once that happens, like, good. They're
Yeah.
where they need to be. Why am I so mean? Anyway, we got way off topic. Anyway. Dun, 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 dun. I'm excited that it was a long ride to get here. Those episodes were long.
Yeah.
I think this has had the opposite of like Girls Planet. Girls Planet was like, it got better as time went on, but I feel like Sisters was like interesting in the beginning, and then as it went on and on, I was like, oh, I was like losing steam a bit.
I mean, I think because Girls Planet, they know how to keep your interest. Like, first of all, they're always eliminating half of the people there.
Like, y'all
Like,
gotta
it's
go.
always half, 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 And then also, it's something different every time. Like, first, it's a cover, and then you make your own dance, and then here's like original music. But this show, like, every competition was the same. Every competition was the same. And then what I don't like about the show is that towards the end, they keep the teams the same. The teams never swap. So that kind of
I
makes it.
think you're right. I think the swapping is what made it interesting. The Girls
Exactly.
Planet, because it's always a different. In the same thing produced, like it's always you see a mix, so you kind of get an idea of what the group could be. Versus like you keep seeing the same girls over and over. So then when the group comes together, you're like, this girl never sang with this girl. Because anyone produced, they talk about it, they're like, oh yeah, I never been in a group with this girl, so I don't know like how we work together because we never really interacted on the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this show that I think would make it more interesting, but it is what it
Also,
is.
this is random. This is off topic, but our community, we know them. I know you changed your whole seating. I noticed if you watch IZ*ONE closely, we should have never been surprised that Chaewon and Sakura got casted together.
I think I saw some tweets like that they were kind of always together.
They're always paired together.
Yeah.
In the Days magazine, when they were dancing in that little spot, you would think they'll be Chaewon and Eunbi since they're from Bulim, but no, it was Chaewon and Sakura. When they were doing the idol sports thing, they were sitting by each other.
Oh,
It was
wow.
always them together. Every time they did promo, when they did magazine shoots, always them together. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
When you look back, like, huh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's something I wanted to throw out there.
Nice.
I'm going to slightly miss these, only because I have schoolwork, but I'm going to miss these podcasts.
Me too. But honestly, it's a good break, I think.
Oh, for goodness. We went.
Girls Planet, Queendom, and then Sisters.
Yeah. I forget about Queendom.
That was a journey.
We never missed a single one for Queendom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might be a big break unless one of our friends get on Boys Planet, but it might be a big break before the next one.
Yeah, so I guess this is it for now, you guys. But we're not dying. You know, you can still hit us up on our social media, and we still talk our mess on social media. So follow us on Twitter. Keep following Aneesa on her YouTube. She's going to be continuing showing her dance and her dance tutorials and her cosplay, and you know, I'm doing amazing things. And we'll always be here. But hopefully, when Girls Planet season 2 or produce season whatever or something, or China wants to, you know, be fearless and bring back Chuong.
I really hope they do. Chuong is so good.
And all they have to do is get it funded by the women's federal whatever, like they just had. And then and instead, no one's gonna pour milk down the drain. Because you know the yogurt drinks. I swear, I saw them. I said, I don't think they taste nice.
Oh, I think it tastes okay. Like I would buy 5 and like drink it. And then after that, I would buy them and do what they were doing.
No, you know, if there wasn't COVID, I would have gone to China.
To buy the yogurt to dump it down the drain too?
No, I would have gone to China to see the show and buy the yogurt and dump it down the drain.
Yeah. No.
You know what? They would be on stage and they would cut to me.
It would. They would do that. Like, here's her international fans.
Oh, I miss those times. We're all stuck in our house and we're like, all right, it's time to get your money out. Pay that one chick for her ko-fi. And she's like, please stop sending money. It's over. I can't buy any more yogurt.
I don't. Oh gosh, they were way too late.
Yeah, I appreciate her being real. She's like, I'm not, you know, I have to send this money back. Like, you know, the voting is over.
Mm-hmm.
Because she could have been like, I'm gonna put this money in my
right.
We had too much faith, disposable income, and too much faith.
I think it was good. We got her to the concept challenge. That's pretty good.
I'm proud of what we were able to do, and I think we had an unspoken consensus. We get her to the concept challenge, and then that's it.
Yeah, like if she gets eliminated after that, it's fine. Because I feel like I always tell you, if she made it to the finale, I would want her in the group, and I would kind of be upset if she didn't get in. So I needed her eliminated before the finale.
I just knew that she wasn't getting to the finale, and it wasn't achievable, but the concept challenge was. And then they said, oh, the girls get paid for what they do on the concept challenge, which is new because, like, the girls got paid for Produce 48, but the girls from Produce 101 season 1 did not get paid.
Wow. But they still made, like, their own recordings of the songs, right?
They did,
but
and Mnet kept that money.
Starship should have rioted or something.
Why would they riot when they got one of their girls in?
Oh, I guess so.
Starship has gotten someone in each year.
Yeah.
IOI, 101, Ice One. Mm-hmm. They got 2 of them girls in that time.
Mm-hmm. That's why people were saying, oh, it's rigged.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get messy. You know that's my one topic I don't touch.
Yeah, all right. I think we said everything.
Yeah. Anyway, we love you guys so much, and we look forward to coming back to you guys with, a better format, a better structure, and everything for the next podcast, whenever that may be. But until then, take care, and we love you guys. Hit us up on the social medias, the Twitter. All right, bye. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, so I'm done.